You are about to experience a powerful, miraculous prayer that has the power to transform your life in a profound and divine way. Attention, it is very important that you subscribe to the channel now, especially if you have a difficult cause. I will be praying for you, so subscribe and you will connect with our prayer. Amen. Comment now, Saint Anthony, pray for me. Today, we invite you to connect with the intercessory power of Saint Anthony, the great saint of miracles, who has always been a faithful servant of God and a protector of impossible causes. If you are looking for an extraordinary grace, a miracle that will radically change your life, this prayer is for you. Prepare your heart for an experience of faith that will open doors and bring abundant blessings. Don't miss this opportunity to surrender yourself to the powerful intercession of Saint Anthony. The miracle you have been waiting for may be closer than you think. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you powerful and miraculous prayers every day. Before starting another one, subscribe, activate the bell, like, share and comment a lot to connect and form an unbreakable chain of prayer. Concentrate and let my voice echo in your thoughts. Just listen with faith. I am sure that in the end, your request will be answered. Glorious and blessed Saint Anthony, faithful intercessor and protector of the afflicted, I come to you with a heart full of trust, knowing that, in your infinite goodness, you are able to intercede for me and lead me to the solution of my greatest challenges. You, who were chosen by God to perform miracles and bless the lives of those who call upon you with faith, I pray that, through your powerful intercession, I may receive a great and divine miracle, worthy of the infinite mercy of the Lord. Saint Anthony, dear friend of the poor and help in times of affliction, you who were consecrated by the unconditional love of God, I humbly place myself before you to ask that, with your light, you illuminate my path and bless my life with a great transformation. We know that nothing is impossible for God, and with your intercession, divine wonders are manifested. Therefore, I ask that my cause, which causes me so much anguish, be answered by divine providence and that the necessary grace be poured out upon me, bringing a solution to my difficulties. You, Saint Anthony, who through your life exemplified the virtue of charity in the power of prayer, I know that you understand my struggles and the challenges I face. With a heart full of confidence, I ask that you intercede for me, before God, so that the miracle I seek may become a reality. May this miracle, in addition to transforming my life, be a living testimony of the power of God, His mercy, and the effectiveness of sincere prayer. May my faith, strengthened by your intercession, lead me to a future full of blessings, peace, and joy. Saint Anthony, you who touched the hearts of so many afflicted souls and, through your intercession, performed miracles of healing, prosperity, and liberation, I ask you, with all confidence, that this miracle, which I so long for, may now manifest itself in my life. May it be great, visible, and evident, so that everyone around me may recognize the greatness of God's love and the power of prayer. May the merciful hand of the Lord answer my plea, whether it be for health, prosperity, financial solutions, reconciliation, or any other request deep within my heart. Pray for me, Saint Anthony, that through your intercession I may receive the peace I so seek. May all the worries that afflict me be taken away by your intercession, and may I be enveloped by divine grace that, each day, restores my hope and strength. May this miracle not only benefit me, but also inspire those around me to trust in the power of God, knowing that when faith is true, miracles become possible. Saint Anthony, I ask that through your goodness, you who knew how to be faithful to God and His plan, lead me to the miracle I so desire. May God's grace be so powerfully manifested that, upon seeing this miracle come to fruition, my heart will be filled with gratitude, joy, and praise. May this blessing be a new chance to live in peace and harmony, without the shadows of difficulties and trials that haunt me. May I be blessed with the gift of a new and renewed future through your intercession. Glorious Saint Anthony, tireless defender and intercessor of the afflicted, I come before you with a humble heart, but full of confidence, knowing that, through your powerful intercession, I am able to obtain the miracle that I so seek. You, who were chosen by God to perform wonders in His honor, who are the protector of the afflicted and the comforter of troubled hearts, I surrender myself to your mercy, asking you to help me achieve this great and divine miracle, which will transform my life and bring me even closer to divine grace. Saint Anthony, you who were an example of faith, purity, and total surrender to the Lord, I know that your prayers, united with the love of God, are capable of opening doors where there seems to be no way out. You, who performed so many miracles during your life and who, with your intercession, miracle after miracle, touched the heart of God on behalf of those who called upon you, I now come to ask, with a soul full of faith, that you intercede for me. Make the miracle I seek manifest in my life in a clear and definitive way, bringing the peace, solution, and healing I so long for. Saint Anthony, faithful servant of the Lord, you who understood the value of prayer, I ask that, through your intercession, my life be touched by the mercy of God. May the difficulties that afflict me be dispelled, and may the miracle I implore become a reality in my life, transforming everything that is out of place. Through your intercession, may the Lord send His blessings and divine providence so that my life may be re-established in all aspects, whether in the material, emotional, or spiritual realm. May hope be renewed in my heart, and may I have the strength to move forward, knowing that I am supported by the grace of God and by your powerful intercession. May the Lord, in His infinite goodness, grant me the grace of seeing this miracle happen in such a grand way that I cannot doubt His power and His presence in my life. May the chains of anxiety, fear, and doubt be broken through your intercession, making room for trust, peace, and serenity. May this miracle be a visible sign that God's mercy is at work in my life, and may all those around me be able to see the greatness of His love through it. Saint Anthony, you who were a true instrument of God in your life, may the blessings that emanate from you now manifest in my life. You who know the pains of the soul and the needs of the human heart, I ask that through your intercession I may be blessed with the grace that I so desperately need. Glorious Saint Anthony, beloved and venerated saint, powerful and faithful intercessor, with a heart full of faith and hope, I come to you seeking your divine help. You who, in your life, were chosen by God to perform miracles, to help the afflicted and to bring God's grace to those who call upon you, I trust in the power of your intercession to achieve a great and divine miracle in my life. Saint Anthony, you who, through your deep union with God, were able to move mountains, to heal the sick, to calm afflicted hearts and to restore what seemed lost, I now ask, with all the confidence of my soul, that you intercede for me before the Lord. May, through your intercession, I be reached by divine grace, and may the miracle I seek so much become a reality in my life, bringing the peace, healing, solution, prosperity and joy that my heart so longs for. You, who knew how to be faithful to the Lord in all circumstances, even in the greatest difficulties, teach me to trust completely in God's will. I ask that, through your intercession, my faith may be strengthened and that, even in difficult times, I may remain firm in the confidence that God, through your intercession, will bless me with the miracle I so seek. May my life, through this grace, be transformed in such a way that I may see, in every step, the hand of God guiding me and leading me to His perfect plans. Saint Anthony, you who are a defender of the afflicted, a safe haven for those who suffer, a help for those in despair, I now ask that, through your intercession, the grace of God be poured out upon me. May the difficulties that afflict me, be they financial, emotional, physical, or spiritual, be overcome by divine providence. May I be freed from the bonds that bind me through your intercession, and may the doors of blessings open before me in a way that only God can accomplish. Saint Anthony, intercede for me before the Lord, asking Him to grant my request in His infinite goodness and mercy. I know that nothing is impossible for God, and that through your intercession, everything I need will be granted. May this miracle not only be a solution to my need, but also a testimony of God's power, a testimony that inspires others to trust fully in His divine providence. May my heart be filled with gratitude upon seeing this miracle happen, and may I praise and thank God for His goodness, His infinite mercy, and His constant presence in my life. You who have performed so many miracles and touched so many lives with the power of your faith, I ask that you continue to be my intercessor, guiding me on my spiritual journey and showing me the path of trust and surrender to God. May I be transformed through this miracle into a person who is stronger in faith, more confident in God's promises, and more capable of following His teachings. Glorious Saint Anthony, beloved intercessor and protector of the afflicted, I come before you with a humble heart, but overflowing with faith and hope. You who were chosen by God to perform miracles in His name and to mercifully meet all the needs of those who cry out for His help, I come to you now to confidently ask for divine intercession in my life. I know that, through your intercession, the miracle I so seek will be achieved, for you are a faithful servant and a powerful friend of all the afflicted. Saint Anthony, you who healed the sick, who brought hope to the discouraged and restored what was lost, I beg you, with all devotion, to help me achieve the divine miracle I so desire. May, through your intercession, God's mercy manifest itself abundantly in my life, bringing me the solution I need and the answer my heart so yearns for. May my life, touched by the grace of God, be restored and renewed through this great miracle, which will transform my story and lead me to new paths of prosperity, peace and unshakable faith. Saint Anthony, you who, even in the greatest difficulties, were faithful to the will of God, who were an example of love and total surrender to the Lord, I ask that you teach me to follow your example of trust and divine obedience. Through your intercession, may my faith be strengthened and may I know how to trust in God even in the darkest hours, believing that He always answers the prayers of His children with what is best for their lives. I ask that, through your powerful intercession, I may be elevated to the knowledge of God's will, so that, upon receiving this miracle, I may fully understand His plan for my life and thus be able to give Him the honor and glory that He deserves. May the obstacles that stand in my way be removed through your intercession, may difficulties be dispelled, and may divine light guide my steps. You who are the protector of the afflicted, I ask that now, in this moment of need, God extend His hands over me and grant my request with His infinite goodness. May this miracle, which I so implore, be performed in such a grand manner that all who witness it may see the magnificence of God in action, and thus increase their faith and trust in His divine providence. Saint Anthony, you who, during your life, had the gift of healing, wisdom, and divine guidance, I ask that, through your intercession, I may be touched by this same grace. May I, upon being graced with the miracle I ask for, be able, with a grateful and loving heart, to share this grace with others, helping them to recognize the goodness of God in their lives. May my life be filled with new purpose and opportunities as I experience this miracle, and may I have the courage to move forward, even in the face of difficulties, knowing that God will always be with me, guiding me with love and mercy. Glorious and beloved Saint Anthony, intercessor of the afflicted and protector of the helpless, I come to you with a heart burning with faith, with a humble soul full of confidence in the power of your prayers and in the immense mercy of God. You, who were chosen by God to perform miracles, to touch the hearts of the afflicted and bring peace to those in distress, today I place myself before you, with all my confidence, to ask that, through your powerful intercession, I may obtain a great and divine miracle, capable of transforming my life and bringing the solution I so desperately need. Saint Anthony, you who, throughout your life, were an example of obedience and unwavering faith, knowing how to trust in the divine will even in the most challenging moments, I ask that you teach me to live with the same confidence. May, through your intercession, I be inspired to place my faith in the Lord, to trust in His promises and to live according to His plans, knowing that He always has the best for me. Intercede for me before God, so that the necessary grace may be poured into my life and that the miracle I seek so much may manifest itself in a visible and concrete way, in His divine wisdom and providence. Saint Anthony, you who cured illnesses, restored relationships, and made divine providence reach those who needed it most, I now beg you, with all humility and devotion, to help me achieve the miracle that my heart so desires. May God, in His infinite goodness, pour upon me the grace to overcome all obstacles, to find the necessary solutions and to be restored in the areas of my life that are suffering. May, through your intercession, I have the strength to face difficulties and the confidence that, with God by my side, everything is possible. I ask you, Saint Anthony, that, just as you were an instrument of blessings in many lives, you will now be my intercessor, taking my plea to the Lord with the same intensity with which you interceded for so many others. May this miracle be great, visible, and evident in such a way that everyone around me can see the power of God and the effectiveness of sincere prayers. May my life be transformed and, with a grateful heart, may I, upon witnessing this miracle, give all honor and glory to God, praising Him for His endless goodness and mercy. Saint Anthony, you who are known as the Saint of Impossible Miracles, I ask that, through your intercession, my life be touched in a supernatural way. May the Lord, through your protective hand, intervene in such a grand way that all obstacles that prevent me from achieving peace, happiness, and prosperity be removed, and may I finally be able to live in full harmony with the divine will. May doors of opportunity open before me, may illnesses and difficulties be cured, and may, by divine grace, I experience a complete restoration of body, mind, and spirit. I also ask you, Saint Anthony, that upon receiving this miracle, my heart may be filled with wisdom and humility, so that I may know how to use God's blessings in a just manner and for the good of all around me. That, upon being blessed with this grace, I may share it with others, bringing them the hope that, with faith in God and the intercession of Saint Anthony, nothing is impossible. May my life, transformed by this miracle, be a light for those who are still lost, a source of inspiration for those who seek truth and peace, and a living testimony that God, in His infinite mercy, answers the prayers of His children. Glorious Saint Anthony, tireless intercessor, faithful servant of the Lord and protector of impossible causes, I come to you once again, with an open heart and full of faith, trusting fully in your immense goodness and in the strength of your intercession before God. I know that you, who were a man of profound union with God, are a saint full of power and mercy, capable of touching the hearts of the afflicted and opening the doors of divine grace, and so I humbly place myself before you, asking that, through your intercession, the Lord grant me the miracle I so much seek. Saint Anthony, who, with your unshakable faith, healed the sick, calmed the storms of the soul and brought light in moments of darkness, I beg you to now intercede for me before the throne of God. May God, through your intercession, grant me the grace of a great miracle that not only meets my current needs, but also transforms my life, restoring what is broken, bringing prosperity, peace and blessings that go beyond what I can imagine. May this miracle be a source of joy, gratitude, and profound transformation, so that, by witnessing it, I may also witness the greatness and mercy of God. Saint Anthony, who was called by the Lord to perform miracles of great magnitude and, with your life, demonstrated the importance of living in accordance with the divine will, help me to have faith similar to yours. May I, with absolute confidence, place my life in the hands of God, knowing that He always responds with the best for those who seek Him sincerely. May, through your powerful intercession, the grace that I so implore be granted, and may my life be blessed with an abundance of blessings that only the Lord can offer. You, who were a living sign of God's goodness and power, now pray that your intercession will lead me to the blessings that my heart so desires. May the miracle I ask for be so great that I can see God's hand touching my life and showing that He is faithful to fulfill the promises made to His children. May I, by experiencing this grace, be strengthened in faith, more aware of God's presence, and more dedicated to His will. Glorious Saint Anthony, faithful servant of God and protector of the afflicted, I come to you once again, with a heart full of hope and confidence, knowing that you, with your immense goodness and compassion, are the powerful intercessor who can move the hands of God in favor of those who call upon you. You, who were a true instrument of miracles and graces, who did not hesitate to serve the Lord and who dedicated your life to helping those most in need, I pray that, through your intercession, the Lord will pour out upon me the great and divine miracle that I so much cry out for. Saint Anthony, you who in life experienced the abundance of God's grace in your soul and in your works, I am grateful for your faithfulness, your generosity, and your deep union with God. Today, I come to trust in your intercession, knowing that, as a faithful servant, you can bring my supplications before the Lord with great power and mercy. May the Lord grant me, through your intercession, the miracle I so desire, the miracle that will bring the solution to my problems, that will alleviate my suffering and that will open the doors of divine grace, bringing great change, abundance and peace into my life. You who, in your life, had the courage to face the greatest challenges with unshakable faith, I ask that you teach me to trust completely in God's plans, even when I cannot see the path ahead. May my faith be strengthened through your intercession, and may I be able to witness the divine action in my life so clearly and visibly that everyone around me can see the hand of God at work. May my life be transformed by experiencing this grace in such a way that I can reflect, each day, the goodness of God to the world around me. Saint Anthony, who was called by God to bring peace and restoration to those who were lost, I pray that, through your intercession, my life may be restored. May the difficulties that afflict me be dispelled, and may the Lord, through your intercession, grant me a new beginning, where hope is reborn and confidence in His power becomes ever stronger. May I, by being graced with this miracle, be able to understand more deeply God's purpose in my life and become more sensitive to His will. Saint Anthony, you who were a great preacher of the Word of God, who led so many to conversion and salvation, I pray that, through your intercession, I may be more faithful to God's call on my life. May this miracle encourage me to live more generously, to share the blessings that God grants me with others, and to be an instrument of peace, love, and justice in my community. May the grace I have received make a difference in the lives of those around me, bringing light where there is darkness and hope where there is despair. Saint Anthony, who knew how to trust in divine providence even in times of scarcity and adversity, I ask that, through your intercession, I may learn to live with a deep and unshakable faith, regardless of the circumstances. May I, upon receiving this miracle, have the courage to maintain my trust in God, knowing that He is always present, guiding me, supporting me, and opening paths where there seem to be none. May this miracle teach me to trust more fully in the Lord and to see His hand in all situations of my life, even the most challenging ones. Saint Anthony, you who were chosen by God to perform miracles, bless me with your intercession, bringing my prayer before God with the same compassion with which you answered all who turned to you. May the Lord, through your powerful intercession, open the doors of grace to me, and may, through this miracle, I experience His providence and His love in a concrete and abundant way. May my life be not only restored by receiving this miracle, but also renewed, transformed, and taken to a new level of abundance, peace, and prosperity. Saint Anthony, you who were a man of great faith, whose prayers reached the heart of God, I ask you to help me to live with the same trust in God. May I, as I seek this miracle, be able to trust fully in God's plans for my life, even if I do not understand all the circumstances or the timing of His providence. You who were a constant source of hope and faith for those in distress, I now ask that through your intercession my faith may be strengthened and my trust in God may grow even more, to the point where I may know that, regardless of the situation, everything is under His control. Saint Anthony, who in your life helped to heal not only the material needs, but also the spiritual and emotional needs of those in distress, I ask that through your intercession I may be equally touched in all areas of my life. May the peace of God fill my heart, may the anguish and fears that afflict me be dispelled, and may I experience complete healing, both in body and soul. You who were a fervent defender of faith and truth, help me to live according to God's teachings, with purity and unconditional love. That, when I am blessed with the miracle I seek so much, I may understand that the true miracle is not just about solving an immediate problem, but rather about the renewal of my spiritual life and the transformation of my heart. Finally, Saint Anthony, I pray that my life may be constantly guided by your light and the strength of the Holy Spirit. May I, upon receiving this miracle, be prepared to be a true disciple of Christ, loving God above all things and my neighbor as myself. May I live each day with a heart full of gratitude, not only seeking divine blessings, but also being a blessing to everyone around me. Amen. My dear believers, don't date the video again. Check if it is really uploaded, activate it and leave a like and, finally, comment. I pray this prayer with all my heart. You will pray other powerful prayers like this for yourselves. Take a look at the channel page and you will be surprised by the results. I love you. Next time.